someone who cannot think
Yeah.
cannot prompt.
But every human being can think.
Oh, well, let's believe so.
Well, let's believe so.
Yes.
I mean,
And my
we
reason,
use thinking to do things.
my reasoning behind this is this. That's why
Okay.
it's not just thinking, it's critical thinking.
Okay, fair point.
Critical thinking.
Okay.
For instance, if I want to draw and I have no experience, how do you explain to me, draw this? I have to have seen it, or I have to have thought of it
Okay.
before I will be able to explain it. So
Right.
if you have an idea, if you have a document, if you have a prompt, you have to have thought about the conclusion you wish to see. What do I expect?
Okay.
What answer or what response do I expect to get?
Okay.
That will determine. So it's like a walk back from your response, the response you intend to get, you walk back to the question. So that's why you can tweak it. You can ask follow-up questions to tweak it further.
Okay.
Now, the other issue is digital literacy.
Okay.
I can say I'm not basing this on statistics, but at least I'd say maybe we have 30 to 40% of Nigerians who are digitally literate. And that is a high number. Because when I mean digital literacy, I don't mean, oh, you can use a phone. No.
Okay.
There are people that they have had access to AI on their phone, say, for instance, Gemini, and they have never used it. They do not understand.
I was just introduced to Gemini recently.
You see,
I mean, I think we will come to that. Do you think that there's also that generational divide? Do you think the older people we're coming to it slower than the
Yes.
younger ones? But carry on about, the challenges, the digital literacy and
digital literacy it will constitute a major issue. Not
Right.
many people even know how to use devices. Most people who use devices do not even use up to 15% of the capacity of the devices.
I have heard that.
The only thing you can do is, oh, I can take pictures. Oh, I can send a message.
Okay.
And that's the limit.
Yeah.
No one knows. I mean, I think there was a study that said our current devices is stronger than the tech that was used to take a man to the moon.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So we've got moons in our hands then.
Exactly.
All little moons and things.
So if we have that,
yeah.
why don't we use it?
Well, because we don't know. So this is the literacy you're talking
Yes.
about.
So
right. So what about employers? So if we've talked about what workers can do and the challenges and the gaps, infrastructural gaps as well. We'll get to that and what government can do. But what can employers do? So say, for example, you employ a new hire and there's an onboarding session, as is the case with a lot of, companies. What can employers do? How can they incorporate AI trainings in their onboarding sessions for new hires?
Okay. Recently I was speaking with a senior of mine who's based in a commercial firm in Lagos.
Okay.
And part of their onboarding session is they have an agentic AI that works particularly for the law firm.
Agentic?
Yes.
What
so
is that?
It's more or less you deploy an AI agent, it recognizes legal documents, it's patterned in the line of recognition, understanding, preparation of legal documents.
Okay.
Usually it is closed circuited. No one has access to documents generated from it. It's closed gated.
Okay.
So it's just for the use of the firm. And
Right.
it is trained and patterned in such a way that it focuses solely and mostly, if not purely, on legal documents.
Okay.
Now, he informed me that what they do is they train each one of their lawyers on this agent,
Okay.
on the use of this agent. So it helps them churn out documents, it helps them prepare documents faster.
Okay.
So they find out that more people within shorter times have access to more documents at the quickest possible time. So it's now all about efficiency.
Okay.
The problem is this: it sets a lot of lawyers who have not adopted such tech, it sets them back. For instance, I want to draft a deed of assignment, or I want
Okay.
to draft a document, something that maybe may have taken me about a day, give or take, or less than a day to draft. Now, with such agents, you can do it in 1 hour or less.
Okay.
Yes. So like I said, employers have to do a lot more to encourage its use.
Okay.
A lot of employers are old fashioned. If you enter a lot of government agencies, for instance,
Right.
they still deal with hard copy files. Now,
Okay.
not to say anything against that, but there should be some form of onboarding. There are a lot of files that, okay, recently I went to the National Library for something and I discovered I needed a document from the National Library.
Okay.
I found out they didn't have it.
Oh.
I had gone to both their annex office and the main office.
Okay.
They didn't have it. So if we had a database that had all these documents, information would not be lost. Nothing would be lost. I mean, a nation itself is built from its history. If we could not have a database, if we could not have a proper knowledge base where people could access information,
Mm-hmm.
we will be lost in future. We will not learn from the mistakes of the past.
Okay.
So yes, the use of digital literacy particularly and the use of AI, I think those are particularly some of the things that have to be focused on. And I really do appreciate the I think the current minister of innovation, I think
Bosun Tijani.
Bosun Tijani, to a large extent I think he has been doing some impressive work.
Okay.
And I mean, I have been to one or two seminars and symposiums which he has organized, and I must say I am impressed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're just joining us, welcome to the Roundtable. The Roundtable comes up every weekday at 8:30 a.m. If you'd like to join in the conversation, our topic today is the future of work in Nigeria. Which jobs will AI change? My guest today is Mr. Oluwatimileyin Daniel Arokoyo, Esquire. He's the lead partner of Timi Daniels and Co., a seasoned legal practitioner with close to a decade of active practice. And beyond the legal practice, he serves as a non-executive board member of two fintech companies and provides strategic legal and business advisory services to several other technology-driven enterprises. If you'd like to join in the conversation about how AI is transforming the labor landscape, how work is performed and value creation in Nigeria, you can send us a message via WhatsApp on 09030005915. You can also call us on 09030006915. Stay with us. We'll be back after this very, 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 very short break.
Clean Beat 91.5 FM Abuja.
My name is Charles Ebuebu. I am the Director General of the National Broadcasting Commission. Keep listening to Clean Beats 91.5 FM.
The news that matters, the music that lifts you, and the voices that speak your language. This is more than radio. This is Clean Beat 91.5 FM Abuja.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. And if you're just joining us, this is the Roundtable on Clean Beat 91.5 FM. My name is Tokumbo, and today's topic on Tech Thursday, where we do all things tech, is the future of work in Nigeria. Which jobs will AI change? I've got my guest today. He's an expert on legal matters and AI things, and his name is Mr. Oluwatimileyin Daniel Arokoyo. And just before the break, we're talking about digital literacy and also infrastructural gaps and how it impacts the adoption of AI in Nigeria. So, Mr. Timileyin, so now talking about AI and changing the face of work in Nigeria. Let's move to the creative industry. How will AI change the creative industry with we're hearing the emergence of AI artists. There is a gospel artist on
Yes,
you're aware
I'm
of
aware of it.
I mean her song has been playing. Even I
Yes.
play it a few times and you're aware of that. So with the emergence of these AI artists, what would the impact on the creative industry? How would it impact the creative industry? Let me keep it short like that.
Okay, thank you for that question.
Yeah.
I think sometime in 2023,
Yeah.
There was a production by, I think so, Ghostwriter 977, I think.
Okay.
He produced a wonderful rendition, and it sounded like Drake and
Yeah.
Weekend had a song.
Mm.
It wasn't until a while later people were, oh, they have come together to produce something. And it had to, when people found out, they were
Yeah.
wondering, oh, what's going on? Is this a new hit single? And Universal Group had to come out and say, oh, no, we have nothing to do with it. The second one, recently, there was this rage about this song by, I think, Stromae, Papaute.
Yeah.
It went viral.
You
People,
see,
TikTok, everywhere,
people
Twitter,
used it to
Insta,
do
people
story
used it
times
to
and
do
things.
so many
It was,
things.
yeah, it went really viral.
It will surprise a lot of people to know that the version that was used was not the original version. That was an AI version, an Afro Soul version.
The artist did come out to say this.
Yes,
Didn't
he
he come
did.
out speak on it?
The
Yes.
song had been produced in 2013, I believe. So, how does it affect creatives, or how does it affect this?
Yeah.
I think one of the major aspects, particularly for creatives, before we even go to what AI is doing,
Yeah.
is it's forcing the law to catch up with technology. I mean, there is, if you do check, there is a lot, there's a plethora of AI generated music online.
Yeah.
However, and it will continue to exist. However, the thing is this: there is little to no, there is little soul in it. You can tell. Sometimes, if you listen well enough, you can tell. As it stands, I stand to be corrected, but I'm yet to hear a Yoruba AI production that sounds wonderful. I'm yet to hear. I stand to be corrected.
So are you saying you've heard AI generated Yoruba songs, but
Yes,
you can tell
you can tell. You can tell. There are
it
some
lacks the
inflection. It
soul?
lacks the soul, some inflections. There are some particularly dialectic tones that you cannot pick, particularly in
Really?
local music. Whenever you're
Right.
hearing the local dialects, you
Uh-huh.
can tell.
So do you think it's also missing that cultural heritage?
Yes.
You think every human has that when they are singing in their indigenous languages? You think every human carries that? There's
Yes.
a
The
story from
culture.
within, so it comes
Yes. This,
through
like I said,
in
the
the
soul,
expression,
the
right?
empathy.
But AI lacks that.
AI lacks that. It
Okay.
can simulate it,
Okay.
but it lacks it. It lacks the general connection.
Okay.
So there are times when you listen to a song and it touches you. Now, I'm not saying it cannot simulate it because it has recognized the patterns. So, however, for instance, I think I was listening to Ashake's Forgiveness.
Okay.
I dare anybody to reproduce it, particularly the aspects where he spoke in Yoruba. I dare anybody to reproduce it.
Okay.
It will be, well, let me not say it cannot be reproduced, but the person will encounter some serious difficulties. The thing is, certain melodies, jingles, background words, voiceovers, little things, anything
Okay.
that has to do with repetition, anything that has to do with patterning, I think yes, AI will be able to do it, and will be able to do it, might be able to do it a lot better than humans. Might. Please note I said might.
Might. Okay.
Not necessarily at all times.
So you're saying that in terms of creatives shouldn't be too worried because it will take, according to you, take AI a while to catch up in terms of the soul, bringing what creatives bring to their
Yes.
art.
Yes.
Okay, so there is that. So if we're saying creatives, maybe don't worry too much.
for human error. So that is what I mean. I think there was someone on Twitter, I can't remember recently, that through the use of AI, and it's what they call vibe coding amongst programmers, they just go to, I think, AI like Claude, and they just, okay, build me this. And you'd find out that in about an hour, you have an entire bids app or something. You have something that's
That
generated.
efficient.
It's that efficient.
Okay.
And he came up with a document that essentially scrubs the net, scrubs a lot of sites
Right.
to get information on budgetary allocations and how it is spent.
Wow.
So it was a software that someone was working on. I think I saw it about 3-4 months ago.
Okay.
And so that is something that if it was a human that was doing it, I bet you it would take him about at least 6 months
Okay.
to come up with even an MVP on it. So for what he has done,
Mhm.
he has used AI to at least scrub to be able to detect, oh, yes, there are issues here. This allocation went to the wrong place. This one went here. This one went here.
Okay.
So the good thing about it is being a pattern innately,
Mhm.
being some form of pattern recognition. AI can help mitigate certain things, but please do not forget that I said it is what data you
The
input
input.
that gives you the answer you want. So it's everything that has to do with AI currently as it stands is consequential.
Okay, so so what policies, like just quickly, what policies and safeguards can the government put in place to ensure fairness with workers' rights with the adoption of AI in Nigeria?
I think policies that have policies that involve inclusion,
Right.
policies that involve adoption,
Okay.
policies that involve security for creative works. Yes, I think those type of policies will go a long way.
Okay.
And policies that protect data.
Okay.
Yes, I think those at the very least will secure and will protect a lot of Nigerians who have fears about it. You could say maybe for a civil service, you give them 2 years for adoption, for at the very least everybody has or knows, and then you issue a memo. Okay, in 2 years, you people should be able to do this. And little by little, you train them. It could be 12, 13 different courses,
Okay.
which they do over a course of time, over
Okay.
a period of time, to learn at the very least how to run some form of agents, how to prompt, those little things that
Okay.
teaches them. So that will help in bridging the gap through government policies.
Do you think the mandate will fall under the Ministry of Labor and that digital economy, the minister? So
I
this is a
think,
mandate that both ministries would need to
yes,
collaborate and
I
do
think it will have
work
to
on.
be a collaborative
Collaborative
policy,
effort.
and
Okay.
they will have to work towards it because there will be a lot of issues. The Labor Congress and
The
all
labor unions.
labor unions will
Yeah.
have a lot of issues.
A
If
lot.
we see a rushed adoption of AI in ministries or in a lot of places, it will create a huge problem. I mean,
Okay.
currently we have teachers still agitating over things, and
Right.
now the use of AI will help explain. I mean, if I run you through an entire course and you can't understand, it doesn't take much. I say, okay, in this school we have an AI agent that has been trained on all our courses.
Yeah.
You pay maybe part of your fees or part of the amounts you pay to the as part of your fees to get access to it. It explains and breaks down the courses for you into easier bites, which you can understand, which you can comprehend. So everybody has access to it. But such things like that will take at the very least the next 10 to 15 years. So
Okay.
yes.
This has been a really, really interesting discussion about AI and its adoption in Nigeria. So, if you're just joining us, I mean, you're late to the discussion, but we still welcome you. Our topic for today has been the future of work in Nigeria. Which jobs will AI change? And speaking with me has been Mr. Oluwatimile Daniel Arokoyo. He has spoken about the adoption of AI in the Nigerian workspace and how Nigerian workers should look at upskilling, how employers too should provide support and training in their onboarding sessions for new hires, not even their current hires, and what the government can do, the policies and guidelines that can be put in place to ensure fairness, transparency, accountability when it comes to workers' rights with the adoption of AI. So, Mr. Timilei, just quickly, one last thing, just in one word, just say one thing about AI before I say what I want to say and wrap it up. Are the machines going to get rid of all of us?
No.
Excellent. You've heard that here on Clean Beat 91 from a legal expert and a tech expert as well. So the machines are not going to get rid of all of us. So the machines will rise. Beware, I want to say, but no, you should relax and just upskill and you'll be fine. So on that note, it has been lovely having you all join us on the round table today. Coming up, we have the news update at 10 a.m. and followed by Clean Slate with the lovely Clean Slate ladies. My name is Tokumbo Wright. Join us tomorrow again on the roundtable at 8:30 a.m. Remember, it comes up every weekday at 8:30. Join us tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Until next time.